Dear students, in this video we will study about the methods of accounting which is applicable while calculation of the income from business and profession. There are different methods of accounting which are being studied and used by the different accountants all across the world. But for calculation of income from business and profession, what type of accounting we have to use and what are the rules and regulations related to accounting of income from business and profession? That has to be seen very carefully, and those things we will see in this video. Under section 145 subsection 1 of Indian Income Tax Act, income chargeable under the heads profits and gains of a business or a profession or income from other sources shall be computed in accordance with either the cash or mercantile system of accounting regularly employed by the SSE. See, as per section 145 subsection 1, if you are getting any income under profits and gains of a business or income from other sources, these two heads, profits and gains of the business or income from other sources, it has to be maintained, the accounts of that has to be maintained either on cash system or mercantile system, right? Cash system means the system where you record both your cash receipts and cash payments. Such a system is called as cash system. Whatever you receive in cash, it is recorded, and what payments you are doing in cash, that is also recorded, cash system. While mercantile system means you record both your cash receipts as well as you record your credit. Similarly, you record your cash payments as well as you record your cash credit payments, which means in simple words we can call it like that, in mercantile system you record cash received and yet to be received and cash paid and yet to be paid. Both things are recorded in this particular system. It is called as mercantile system of accounting. Now, however, as per section 145B, certain income would be taxable in the following manner. In the following manner, the income has to be taxable as per section 145B of Indian Income Tax Act of 1961. Interest received by an assessee on compensation or on enhanced compensation shall be deemed to be the income of the year in which it is received. Such a income is taxable under the head income from other sources, right? See, as per income from other sources, the income when you are receiving in is like the compensation when it is taxable or shall be deemed to be income of that same year, right? The compensation, enhanced compensation received shall be the deemed compensation of that particular year. We don't think that this is yet to be received. No. Even if it is yet to be received, it has to be treated as income received and has to be recorded as per income from other sources. Similarly, income referred to the section 2 subsection 24, assistance in the form of subsidy or grant or cash incentive or duty drawback, waiver or concession or reimbursement by the whatever name called by central government or state government or any other authority or body or agency in cash or account, the assessee shall be the income of the previous year in which it is received, if not charged to the income tax for the previous year. Right? So if that particular income falls under this categories like subsidies, grants, incentives, reimbursement, concession, drawback, waiver, etc. Now those all things we have to treat it as the mercantile income only, and it has to be taken under consideration. According to section 145 subsection 2, the central government has given a power to the official gazette from time to time income which you compute and disclosure standards have been made, which is called as ICDs, right? It is income computation and disclosure standards. Like in accounting we have accounting standards, accounting principles, or international accounting standards, right? For international business, when you maintain the accounting in two different countries, international accounting standards. When you maintain accounting in India as per that accounting standards in India. Then similarly, for maintenance of accounts as per income tax of your income from business and other sources, you have to maintain the account as per ICDs, which means income computation and disclosure standards. It is not like something else different from accounting standards. They have mentioned that these all things should be present in accounts. If those things are present, then your all books of accounts as per the income tax will be correct. Okay. Now, to be followed by any class of an SSC or in respect of any class of income, according to the central government has with notification number has given a dated, and the notified 10 ICDs to be applicable from the year assessment year 17 and 18. They have made 10 ICDs, right? That is income computation and disclosure standards. They have made 10 standards. So what are those? You'll study. The 10 notified ICDs are ICD 1, accounting policies. The accounting policies what has been made, those all policies should be present while calculating the income from business and profession and income from other sources, right? This we are using mercantile system, and for mercantile system accounting policies ICDs 1 should be present. Similarly, ICD 2, valuation of inventories, then ICD 3, construction contract, ICD 4, revenue recognition, ICD 5, tangible assets, 6, the effect of change in foreign exchange rates, 7, government grants, 8, securities, 9, borrowing cost, and 10, provisions, contingent liabilities and contingent assets. So the ICDs would dealt with the details and final level. After completion of your accounting, auditing, when it is been done, the most important thing what income tax department will see is that these all things will be seen carefully, and then they will go for the payment of your tax of income from business and profession and other sources.